Good morning everyone, here from a village. I'm so excited to share this video and just show you how it is to live in a village here in China. So this is a living room, by the way, in a village, no TV. And this is where we can heat ourselves up. So we put the coals in there. Yeah, proper. Okay, let me close it. Okay. And then we can put the kettle on here to boil it. Nice hot water. This is what I had for breakfast. This is an egg in brown sugar. It's very nice, actually. Tasted weird at first, but actually really delicious because my friend's sister-in-law just had a baby and she has to eat these eggs every single morning. And by the way, she's also not allowed to leave the house for 1 whole month. So I feel sorry for her. I think she's a little bit bored, but yeah, that's what we eat for breakfast because she eats that for breakfast. And this is what my friend's mom picked this morning from the garden, which we're going outside to check now. And yeah, let's go outside. It's very quiet, so I hope you guys can hear me. Let's go. It's cold, balls cold. Oh, then we got a little chicken. Hello, chicken. Where do you come from? Not our chickens, but yeah, here's a small little garden. She picked it from here. She just planted ginger like yesterday. I'm excited to see that. But yeah, look, this is the village, people. Here we got, geez, is this a chicken? A duck? That looks a little bit scary. Okay, I'm not gonna bother you. Okay, let's walk up here. So yeah, this is the village life here in China. I want you guys to see how the houses are built over here. So it's brick, stone. They really just go with whatever, you know. I don't know if you guys can see all that corn over there, but that they use for the winter to make fire. And yeah, this is how they built the houses. Look, the tiles for a roof. So this is the whole village. Different families live in different areas. Over here we got the ma's, and then we also live in the ma's but a different tone ma. And then over there we got the cheese. And then this is the richest guy in the village that lives here. He even has his own backyard patio. Look at this guy going green with all his solar panels. Amazing. Look, here people are planting vegetables. There's also someone's garden up there. Can you guys see? Look over here, here's another garden. We got lettuce over here. And there are some grape trees. Eggplants, oh. I've never seen an eggplant tree before. So here, eggplants. Oh, these. My friend's mom gave us this yesterday. I don't really know what fruit is this. If anyone can let me know. I don't want to touch because I don't know who's watching me. Can you hear the bell? I don't know what's the bell for. I don't know. So this, I found out yesterday, is like not lettuce, some kind of lettuce or the cabbage, the white cabbage. But then also once they use the cabbage, they use these leaves to make cigarettes. So here is a small village that we are a part of, and there at the back it's a small city. So people go there to buy diapers and stuff like that. And I apologize for being out of breath. Whew, these are some steep hills going up here. So look, here you guys can see nicely. It's like the white cabbage, and then in the end when they took this out when it's ready, they use the leaves for cigarettes. Oh, beautiful. We have the sun coming out a little bit. But I don't know, can you guys see, like, all of the houses, none of them are painted. There's like one that's painted there in the middle, and it just stands out completely because it just looks so fancy. Because if you think about it, here in the village, there are no rules on how to build your house. You can use stone, then bricks, then you can use the tiles for a roof. You can do whatever you like, and it's no rules of, oh, the house is only allowed to be 2 floors. No, here people's like, if my house wants to be 10 floors, then I'm gonna build a house that has 10 floors. I think if you hear China, most of the world only thinks about big buildings, right? These big cities, powerful cities where everyone is just working really hard from 9 to 9, and it's just crazy, and they just think about technology. But I think a lot of times people forget that there are villages in China, especially where the older people live. Like, the older people come to retire here. This is where they grew up. This is where my friends grew up, and now they just work in the cities. And for me to come to a village like this, it just reminds you of how nice and quiet it really is away from the city. You know, there's no rush to drive from here to there. It is so quiet, and that is where I'm reading this book called Ikigai, and it's actually about Japanese people who live to like 110, 120 years old, and how they live that long because they are busy in the mornings. They eat healthy food, mostly only vegetables and tofu. They have a community that they're part of, and I'm like, but China also has that. Like, if you think of Japan, you think of, okay, a lot of smaller cities. Firstly, you think Tokyo, right? A big city where everyone's working and is so busy. But then you also know Japan is famous for being healthy, being thin, living long. But here in China, I mean, my friend's parents, every morning at 6 o'clock, they wake up, then they go plant their stuff or go look after their garden, and they walk all the way there, by the way. Then they come back, they cook breakfast for the whole family, everyone's eating, and then in the afternoon they go and work again. So they are busy, and they are part of a community. Like I just showed you, like this part, the Ma's, their surname is Ma. They're all part of a community. Everyone knows each other. Like just today, my friend, her mom got invited. They slaughtered a cow and they went to eat there, and the whole family got invited. So they're really part of a community here. And people in China also live long. Like, yes, a lot of the people work hard, but the older you get and you maybe move to a village like this, you can live so much longer. And it just makes me want to just move out of the city even and just start my own little garden and build my own little house and be part of a community where it's just this quiet. And it's just nice to make a video for you guys and just to walk around here as well, where it's not just the city life. Look, here we got some spinach. We just had spinach for dinner last night. Getting ready for winter. Oh, here we got some apple trees. So here in these bags, I don't know if you know this, but it's mud that pulls the tree so that the tree doesn't grow up, so that it grows wide, so that the apples can get enough sun. I didn't know this, I also learned it. And I mean, it's nice to work in big cities, don't get me wrong, and you become successful, and I'm doing YouTube and I'm editing videos and I'm doing what I love teaching. But then you come here and I'm like, I don't know that much about vegetables and about this kind of life. And it will be so interesting, look, driving around in this little car. Just learning about something else, and there's no stress for you living here. You work with your fingers, your body moves every day, you're so healthy, and you're eating out of your own garden. It's this fresh food, and you're healthy, and you're part of a community. And a lot of people are scared to grow old, and I'm like, maybe I'm scared to grow old as well, but to be part of this community and look, and just have your own little vegetation area where you can grow things. I mean, look here. Yesterday we came for a walk, and the family explained to me that each family has their own part of land where they can grow things. Like those green, I don't even know what it is, I'm so sorry. The green things that I showed you just now in my video. The mom, she walked all the way down there, up there. Do you see there's like a brick house? Apparently just right of it. That's where she walked to pick this, because that's their part. Making a video like this just makes you feel like you're part of something bigger. You don't just work every day to get money. You should also think about being healthy, to live longer, to have a family, and not just a family, but have a community that you're a part of. And you know what I absolutely love about the villages? In the cities, all the apartment buildings look exactly the same, right? And they painted and they just look so fancy. And here, the house, the structures are just whatever the family wants it to be, literally. They don't even paint it. This is the dinner that we had last night. Very nice, just all the food in the middle. Like you see, we each got our own rice bowl to eat out of, and then you just put the food in your own bowl, what you want to eat. And it's so nice. The family here, they already know what I like, so they just made all my favorite food, so I'm so thankful for that. But maybe some of you will ask, oh, but where do kids go to school here? So yesterday we passed the kindergarten, and I heard you go to a kindergarten here, and then once you go to primary school, you'll probably go to that city back there, which is like 8 kilometers away. And then middle school, maybe you'll go to a little bit bigger city that's maybe an hour or 2 hours away, and then you'll only come home on the weekends. And I asked my friend, like, but don't you then have a disadvantage because you come from a smaller village, so the education isn't that good? Because here in China, to get into good schools, good primary school, good middle school, it depends on your grades. And obviously the teachers here do the best they, but they maybe are not as good as the teachers in cities who have more experience, more resources to teach the kids. And she said, no, in the kindergartens, obviously it doesn't matter that much. You work hard, but then once you get to primary school, if you just study a little bit harder, get into a good middle school, and then once you get to a middle school, you're in a city, right? So then you are at the same level as everyone else, and then that's how you work your way up, because education is very important here in China. Oh, hello ducks. I would love to have like my own little chicken place, you know, where the chickens, they lay their eggs. I mean, something you always see in the movies, and I think I'll love this kind of life. During the past 2-3 days of me being here, I really fell in love with the quietness again, because back in South Africa, I come from a small town as well, but I haven't been back in so long, and I'm so used to China and the big cities, and with the YouTube, you know, people love to see the big cities and the cool things, but I mean, village life is also a part of China, and I think this is such a special part of China. Everything is just so much love here, so much community. It's not rushing from here to there, going out with a friend, walking around. It's nice to walk around and eat delicious foods, but it's also nice to cook food at home and sit in your small little living room with people that you care about. And as always, you guys know I love to bring safety into my video. Like that other guy I just saw a few minutes ago is the only guy I saw today. Like, it's just me walking around. I mean, I'm not touching anything, but I'm not in any danger. I can walk around here. If you walk in South Africa where there is no one, and they have these high bushes like the cornfields back there, there's no way you would go there, because it's kind of 100% sure that someone's waiting there for you and going to steal your camera or something, even in a village. And I want you guys to see, can you see? It's not fancy. It is not fancy at all, but this is what makes it a village. Like, one day I don't want to have a fancy house in a village. That's going to be weird, right? It's nice that people just look, built the house that they wanted, that they envisioned, or that they had enough money to do, and then that's it. And also, you know, it's really cool. Here, after the baby is born, 1 month, all the family members and friends, they have like a big celebration. They literally call it a small wedding, where people come to this house after 1 month, and then they have a big celebration because it's a newborn baby. Oh, look, see? People can even play basketball here. You make your own little basketball court. Wow, look at all this corn. Wow, that is a lot of corn. Look at the vegetables hanging here. They just make use of everything. I know today wasn't like this wow video, but I just wanted to share the village life with you guys as well, and just take you on a small walk. Nothing fancy, nothing major. Just take you for a walk and show you how the village people live and how it's really, really nice as well. Just share with you that I can't wait one day to grow old and have a little house and my little garden and my little community, and yeah, just share that China is also healthy. Chinese people also grow old, same as this book I'm reading. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. And oh, sorry, check this fancy house. So you can have a fancy house if you want. But yeah, like I said, you'll be weird because no one has a fancy house. Everyone just builds their own house, and it's not about rich here, it's more about community. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video from a beautiful Chinese village life. Bye.